the flick. Let me just put this over here so I know that the stream is running. Alrighty. Oh, that wouldn't have been good. Hold on one second. I gotta remove the poster. That would have been silly. Alright, without further ado, we are going to begin Killers from Space.
Soledad Platts, Nevada. Time 6:15 a.m.
An idyllic time. Ooh, shattered by the sound of rockets.
The climax of arduous planning. Operation
Yeah, I
A-bomb
usually have to plan pretty
underway.
arduously to have a climax. You hear nothing?
Minus 2 minutes.
How can you hear nothing?
Military personnel.
Do you really hear nothing?
Top-ranking brass. Men from research and news services
Uh-oh.
move into position.
Yeah, I
The
got it.
bomb-carrying plane makes its initial run.
Really?
Radar with eyes that never sleep. Special
Oh,
equipment go into
Jesus.
operation.
Okay, you scared me.
All orders are carried out with split-second precision.
Hello, Kirok. Thanks for that scare.
Warning is given to all commercial aircraft to stay out of the test area.
Detonation minus 70 seconds.
That's alright.
Planes take to the air, carrying sensitive instruments and nuclear scientists, ready to record the radioactivity from the closest possible vantage point.
Well, no, wouldn't the closest
Detonation
possible
minus
vantage point
40
be
seconds.
irradiated?
The bomb-carrying plane nears the target. Tension mounts as all members of the flight crew anticipate the task to pinpoint the bomb on a tiny circle of Earth below. Now the plane wings its way toward ground zero.
Killers
Warning
from
signal is
space.
sounded. All observers prepare for the blinding flash of the bomb.
Detonation minus
Alright, call me
20
naive.
seconds.
I always thought when they tested a bomb, they just, like, put it,
Command of the plane is given to the bombardier.
like, they didn't drop it. They
Ground
just kind
zero
of
dead ahead.
blew it up.
The key man now goes into action.
Like, I thought most of the tests were underground
Bomb
or
bay doors open.
on the ocean, too.
Detonation
Like,
minus
what if this guy
10
fucks up and sets up the
9,
bomb, like,
8,
5 miles closer to the observers?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ooh.
And this is the beginning.
Oh, I'm pretty sure this is the end. Killers from space! Ah, don't hit me! Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's footage of an underground test. Like, why would you... What? Oh, nice. What the fuck is that? Oh, Wonder Woman's out observing the movie. No, this is about aliens coming to
You
us.
can make the position report now. Have the figures ready.
I don't know about you, but my figure's fine.
Control from Tar Baby 2.
Tar Baby, no!
Go ahead, Tar Baby 2.
No!
Ground zero at radius of 7.5
I don't want to get canceled. We're only 5 minutes in.
5000 feet. Airspeed full. 50. Stand by. Roger and over.
Yeah, technically we are in space, so...
This is Dr. Martin. Here are the readings. 0.378 negative. Second indicator. 1.08 negative. Radiation 0.4. Over.
I'm sure this gives, like,
Roger, proceed
scientists
according to
boners,
plan.
but the audience has
We'll
no
do
idea
it
what
up.
these numbers mean. And that guy looks awful sleepy. Boy,
Take her in closer.
I want
Okay,
to...
Dr. Martin.
I want my kids to have 3 arms. Look...
Have to keep at least 2 miles from the center of the column. Radiation was too strong.
What's that thing shining below?
Oh, it's little Bobby. He's got a mirror.
Better check.
Don't you think it'd be better to report this to... Uh-oh.
Dr. Martin, we're in trouble.
Pull out. Pull out.
I never pull out. Yeah, I would say that's trouble. I think at this point you're dead. Punch out, Maverick.
Tar Baby 2 from base. Come in, Tar Baby 2.
I became a Hebrew, a Pavid Albabu.
Come in, Tar Baby 2.
Sir, Tar Baby's ignoring me.
Baker 2, sir. Yes, sir. All patrol craft in test area. This is a Mayday. Repeat, this is a Mayday. Proceed to segment Baker 17. Search for Tar Baby 2.
Christ, they got more stock footage of planes than I've ever seen before. If these were all flying over the area, they'd crash into each other.
Wreckage sighted southwest corner, Soledad Flats. Ship appears completely demolished. No sign of survivors. Over.
Roger, Tar Baby 7. Circle wreckage at 1000 feet until arrival of helicopter rescue unit.
You could have just said 1,000, sir. That wasn't the same plane that just took off. Wait, that's the third plane. Why do they have 3 different types of planes? I mean, helicopters.
Dr. Kruger.
Did you call me a tar baby?
Would you mind coming into my office right away, please?
Dr. Freddy
Thank you.
Krueger?
As I was saying, our search planes found the wreckage of your husband's plane, Mrs. Martin. A rescue crew was sent out, but
they must have reached the wreckage hours ago. Why can't they find him?
Oh, well,
I honestly don't know.
it's hard to tell which red splat is your husband and which is the pilot.
Helen.
Kurt.
Helen, your husband always said that if something happened to him, you should take solace with me.
I'm afraid not, Mrs. Martin. They found the pilot dead in the wreckage. And according to all reports, no one could have bailed out. I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Martin.
Helen, would you mind just lowering your head a little? Yeah, that's the stuff. Oh my God, look at the size of that mailbox. Mail order midget bride I ordered isn't here yet.
Dr. Martin! Dr. Martin, are you all right?
I am, yeah.
How are your shoes?
Dr. Martin! Call the base hospital! Come on, Doctor. Come on.
All right, look up to your right.
Tell me about your mother.
Now look over to your left. All right, get up now.
Ugh. How are my nipples? Pepperoni-like?
Well, everything seems all right. Except, can't you recall anything that happened from the time your plane crashed until...
I remember the controls froze. The next thing I saw was the main gate of the base.
Your plane was completely demolished. The pilot...
What is
burned
wrong
to
with his
death, and
chest?
You show up the picture of health. Are you sure you weren't driven here?
Does he have a scar on his head? It almost looks like a
You don't
pacemaker
remember where
scar.
you got this?
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
You know, your medical chart shows no indication of... any
Dr.
scars on your
Martin
body.
is his name.
I must have got it in a crash.
Or do you mean the other
Well,
guy?
This was surgery.
He looks a little like
Very
Rami
skillful
Malek.
Incision.
I've never had an operation.
Now, that's what I don't understand.
Does X-ray exist? Oh, that's Peter Graves.
Mr. Briggs,
We've seen him many times.
Colonel Banks, how are you, Mr.
Oh,
Briggs?
Steve Martin?
Fine, how are you? Fine. I see the FBI doesn't waste much time.
Well, not if we can help it, Colonel.
Oh, you know our base surgeon, Major Clift?
Sure. How have you been, Major?
How do you do?
I'm fine, but with a name like Clit, I'm usually really hard to find.
Oh, no. This won't take a minute. Sit down.
Sit down, will you please, gentlemen? Cigarette.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thanks. My cancer
I
cells are
understand you've already
a little
talked
beat.
with Dr. Martin.
I just left it. You know, Colonel, according to my files, Dr. Martin is just about the key man.
Colonel, what is it with this filtered
Yes,
cigarette?
well,
What are you, a
Dr. Kruger, he
pussy?
is.
Well, I know they're both good friends, and, both have knowledge and access to
Oh,
top
God,
secret
no.
information.
Ugh, it's
Well,
hideous.
that's very true, but that's no reason to suspect that
Well,
they...
we can suspect anything, Colonel, until Dr. Martin accounts for every minute from the time of the crash.
The shock must have caused a mental block. His mind doesn't want to remember the details. The origin of the scar on his chest, how he got back to the base under his own power.
Did you ever stop to think that perhaps
I like the portrait of
this
Ike
Dr.
behind them.
Martin is really the Dr. Martin?
What are you getting at?
What I mean is that...
He's a commie clone is what I'm
this
getting
man
at.
could be an imposter.
I knew it. It's gonna be like the 50s. You know what McCarthy says? Don't trust yourself, because you might be a commie in disguise. Well, if he can figure out this maze we made, it's probably him.
Rick speaking. Oh, they did come through, huh? They do check. That's what I've been waiting for, thanks.
One of these days I'm gonna get a real book, not a metal one like this one.
Get me Colonel Banks at the base, please. No, I'll wait.
Oh, yes, Mr. Briggs. Any news on the line you were getting on Dr. Martin?
Just heard from Washington. Well, I was wrong. This is our man, all right. His prints and description check right down the line. Now, here's what I suggest you do.
Like, alright, say the Soviets targeted this guy to replace him with a lookalike.
Why?
Why would you stage an elaborate plane crash that he inexplicably survives? Why wouldn't you just go in the middle of the night, chloroform him, and replace him?
Are you trying to tell me that Doc is...
No. It's nothing serious, Mrs. Martin.
He might just have an alien probe in his chest.
Excellent. Except for that one lapse of memory, his mind is perfectly clear.
Isn't that natural under the circumstances?
Yes. Except for the question of the scar on his chest.
I know he didn't have it before the crash.
Well, I'm sure he didn't, Mrs.
Well, maybe he had a mastectomy.
But you see, it would be impossible for a wound of this size to have healed so quickly and without medical attention.
Well, you can't keep him here indefinitely.
Oh, you want to bet, lady? Ask the January 6 people about being held
We
indefinitely.
can keep him quiet and he gets enough rest.
I understand. Now we'll just have to take that vacation he's been wanting for so long.
Vacation. To watch him, you'd think you never heard of one.
Yes, he must have asked me 100 times when the next test was scheduled. He's anxious to take his own readings again.
Well, he did have a key part in the planning of these projects.
Well, is there anything he should or shouldn't be allowed to do?
No,
Ass eating, I suppose. I don't know.
he does need diversion.
He needs a virgin?
Anything that won't upset or excite him.
I see. Movies, bridge, drives, things like that.
Typical white bread stuff.
You're the doctor now. Just see that he gets plenty of rest.
Thank you. Goodbye, Colonel.
Goodbye. See you later, Major.
And no hanky-panky, because broads make weak legs, like Mickey said. Oh! Separate beds? Somebody cut a ping pong ball in half and stuck it out my window. Helen, can we maybe push the beds together so I can get some warmth?
What's the matter?
I can't sleep.
This must be pretty early 50s.
What time is it?
It's time for us to get a queen-size bed.
I'm gonna get myself a glass of milk.
Jesus, you're already really white. Do you really have to add to it? call the maid and make her get me a glass of milk. I'm not going all the way down there. Fuck it.
Give me squadron operation. Duty desk, please.
Yeah, I'd like you to get me some milk.
Helen, what did you get up for?
What was that about?
Calling. Who is this speaking?
Sergeant Bandero. Anything I can do for you, Doctor?
I'm Sergeant
I
Bandero.
wondered if there were any last-minute orders on another atomic test.
We give those out over unsecured phone lines, right?
Sir, regulations. I can't give out information to anyone.
Attaboy, Gonzalo.
No, sir. It won't do you any good to come down.
All right, we'll see about that.
I'm gonna come down on my wife.
I'm gonna get out to the base right
Here's
away.
your milk, shithead.
Alan, don't you agree with me? I've spent months preparing for this series of tests, and no sergeant is going to push me around now. Well, aren't you going to say anything?
No.
Look, I know they're ready
I'm
for another test,
angry.
and I should be there.
Can't you understand that they don't want you around for your own good?
I don't need their sympathy. There's nothing wrong with me.
Then why are you acting this way? You're all on edge. If you don't slow down, I don't know what's going to happen.
What? I just had major heart surgery. Go fuck yourself.
Look, Doc. If you won't take it easy for your own sake, please, do it for mine.
Fuck you. You're a woman. That kiss should last you a couple of weeks. Wow, you must be tuckered out. I never. Oh, hey, tickle, baby. It's like 40 years till the internet will let me watch videos about this.
Go away.
All right, stay in bed all day. It's almost 11 o'clock.
What'd you say?
Said it was almost 11 o'clock.
I said, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
You go put the coffee on while I get dressed.
Oh, see, you don't like her nose, and he tried to bite it off. Wow. Our bi-weekly sexual encounter was really stimulating last night. I came this close to almost having an orgasm. Uh-oh. Somebody threw a nuclear bomb and they forgot to invite Peter Graves.
I don't care what you say. You had no right to go ahead without me. And you, Kurt, you didn't tell me either. Why? Orders, Doug. Orders? Nonsense. The least that could have been done would have been to let me know. I'm fine. I could have done my work.
I hate to say this, Dr. Martin, but in your present state, you're not considered a very good security risk.
Me? A security risk? My present state? What's the matter with me? How long am I to be considered?
Only temporarily. The results of the test will be available for your
Come
study
on,
when
there'll
you
be
return
plenty
to
of
work.
more nukes
I
that'll
am
go
ready,
off
Colonel.
that you can watch.
To us, you're still a very sick man. My advice to you is to go home and relax, as you were ordered.
Relax, relax. And if I don't?
Then you'll be confined to the base hospital till you change your mind. Now, what's it going to be?
I'm taking my nuclear notes and going home.
Well, Doctor?
Oh, Dr. Martin.
Where's
I didn't
dinner?
expect you back so soon.
Haven't you heard? I'm a mental case. Can't even be trusted with my own work. Liable to go berserk at any minute. Colonel
I
Banks
think
will
we're there.
fill in on the details.
No, he's the
let me see.
doctor that
You're
was in the
the-
back seat.
I
The
know,
pilot
I know.
died.
You're Miss Vincent, the secretary I share with.
Oh, Doctor, you can't be serious. There was no one in your office, so I thought you wouldn't mind.
Oh, that's all right. It's all right. As far as I'm concerned, you can take the rest of the day off.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. No, I don't really belong here. I just came in to pick up a few personal things from my desk.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Goodbye.
You gullible idiot. Let's see. You know, when you're told to get off of a military base, they usually escort you off, but not this time. That's solid. That's good. Good Lord, Peter Graves has hairy arms, and I do. Maybe not. Good thing nobody bothered to check that my secretary went home, or, you know, that the other guy who she works for didn't notice her not being here, and somebody came in here to check on me. You know, it's not terrible so far, just goofy. Now let's see, all this blue water with combs in it. I really shouldn't have stole that from the barber's shop, but you know. Yeah. You just ring, phone. Ring, ring, ring. Oh, I'm sorry, Lady M. I even waited like I waited like 5 minutes before I started. Trust us, you haven't missed much. Let's see here. Elementary, my dear Watson. Yeah, I could be Holmes. Fuck it. No, it's okay. Man. Espionage was easy before closed-circuit television cameras. I swear I smelled pipe smoke, but nobody's in here. I guess it's just me. Kirok gave me quite the scare, claiming there was no sound for the first couple minutes. But other than that, it's been pretty uneventful. Locked doors? Who are you kidding? It's a military complex. Nuclear secrets can take care of themselves. Let's see here. 2 right, 4 left, 18 right. Yeah, his mom's birthday. I fucking knew it. Peter, you want to put something on that door before it closes behind you? Alright, now to shove all this up my ass and sneak it out of the base. Okay, we will, we do want to do Scrooged before the, well, we'll see. We'll talk about it. So it'd probably have to be this Wednesday, right? That whole top secret thing is just for show, right? I mean, you left the door open, you fucking idiot. Oh, that's right, your work is shit. Whew. Good thing we got a guard checking every door, because we leave everything open.
Main gate, please.
Air police? Does the air do, like, heinous things?
Main gate, Sergeant Powers. Dr. Kruger?
Austin Powers is in the gate?
No, he checked out. Yeah, about 20 minutes ago. Okay. Sorry to keep you waiting, Doctor.
That's all right.
Okay, Doctor. Will you sign out, please?
Yeah, John
We're supposed to go in
Doe.
outside of Dr. Kruger's office. Give me Colonel Banks at the officer's
That's
club.
back in the day when you could just tap the on-off button
Thank
and
you,
it would
Doctor.
connect you
Good
with
night.
who you want to. We get to see about Thursday.
Good evening, Dr. Kruger.
Yes?
My
The
name's
souls
Briggs. I'm
of
from
my
the
children
FBI.
give me strength.
Briggs.
Oh,
Of
sorry.
course, I've heard of you.
I wonder if you'd mind returning to your office with me.
What seems to be the trouble?
Oh, just a few things we'd like to straighten out.
Concerns me?
Well, I'm afraid so, Doctor.
It is your office, after all.
Take your own car if you like. I'll meet you there.
All right, I will.
Or we could put you in cuffs and throw you in the back of my car.
The papers seem to be intact.
Is this all classified information, Doctor?
Of course.
You know,
Yeah, I can
according
get
to
it.
security regulations, that vault should have been locked before you left.
But I'm certain I did lock it.
All right, then tell me this. Who besides yourself has access to the combination?
Well, the colonel here and Dr. Martin.
Dr. Martin.
That fucking
He was in the building this
bootmaker.
afternoon.
That's right. We saw him in my office. He left around 4 o'clock on orders.
He dismissed his secretary a few minutes later, but he
Oh,
He
okay.
didn't sign out of here till 20 minutes after you left.
After I did. Well, there must be some mistake. I personally checked his office just as I was leaving, and he wasn't there.
You
Like
always
God
do
knows he
that,
wouldn't be
Doctor?
anywhere other than his office.
No, but Dr. Martin has been acting, well, quite strange of late.
Yes, he certainly has.
His wife telephoned to say that he hadn't come home as usual. I was very much concerned about it.
So am I. He still hasn't shown up yet.
He's a filthy red. Ugh. Martin scat, and it's fresh.
What kind of pipe tobacco do you use, Dr. Kruger?
Me? Why, I don't smoke at all.
Did you, Colonel?
That's
Cigarette.
true.
What are you driving at?
That's on Disney Plus too, right? Muppet.
That's funny.
Did he really leave a?
How long has Dr.
pipe
Martin
full of
been
ash?
using this brand of tobacco?
But I really don't know why.
Now, Mrs. Martin, you say you have no idea where he could be at this hour.
Well, I know he's never been this late before without telephoning.
Well, I hate to ask this, but have you ever had any suspicion that there might be another woman?
What?
Certainly not.
I fuck his brains out.
Just why are you asking me these questions?
Well, let's put it this way. Has he made any new friends lately? You know, people not in the usual group.
No, the
No.
only people we've seen in months have been connected with the Institute. Excuse me. Hello? Yes, just a moment. It's for you, Mr. Briggs.
Oh, thank you.
Das Vidania, baby.
All units in Sector 7, Code 4. Repeating, Code 4. Be on the lookout for two-tone coupe.
License number 1W67713.
Wow, you haven't seen Muppet Christmas Carol either?
All
Jesus
units
Christ,
code
Kara.
4 Missing. Dr. Douglas P. as in Paul Mott. Male Caucasian, 32 years of age. Height 6'3". Weight 195 pounds. Color of hair blonde. Color of eyes blue. Last seen driving coupe. License number 1W67713.
Dr. Martin. What are you doing with this? Any special reason for placing it under this rock?
I'm leaving it here for Red. If he ever gets out of Shawshank, I want him to have something to, live for. So I'm burying this here, and I'm gonna, tell him to. Oh, never mind. Most G-men are easily knocked unconscious by scientists. That happens in the original Godzilla, too. A merchant seaman gets knocked out by a scientist with one eye. Yes, comrade, I'd like you to fill it up with your fine petroleum. Spasiba, comrade.
Where's your phone?
Over there behind the pump.
Yeah, operator, I'd like to report this gas station
Operator,
full
give me
service my
Crestview
ass.
95359.
All units in Sector 7, Code 4. Repeating, Code 4. Be
Oh,
on
come
the lookout
on.
for
The
two-tone coupe.
gas guy in
License number
1950 has a fucking police car
1W67713.
scanner?
Operator, you sure you're dialing the right number?
Why don't you tell me, dickhead?
There ought to be someone there now.
At junction of Highway 66 and Beach. Ambulance en route. Car 17, Code 7, 4th and Roberts. Suspects may be armed. Repeating, Code 2 to all units. Dr. Douglas P. as in Paul Martin. Male Caucasian, 32 years of
What
age.
is this, a
Height
Bela
6'3".
Lugosi fucking
Weight
lookalike contest?
195 pounds. Color of hair blonde. Color of eyes blue. Missing. Dr. Douglas P. is in Paul Martin, male Caucasian. Repeating, code 2 to all units.
Sir, you didn't pay for the gasoline.
Operator, give me the police, quick.
You had to put money in to dial the operator? Oh, yes. This is what email was in the 50s. Yes, I did. I'm very, very, very happy with Godzilla Minus 1. It was amazing. This dude is just now waking up? What did he have, brass knuckles?
Calling car 6. Calling car 6. Code 11. Code 11. Central calling. Come in, Briggs.
Yeah, I think I got struck by lightning or something.
Hello, Central. This is Briggs. This is Briggs. Come in.
Subject, Dr. Douglas Martin, last seen en route 61, heading toward North Junction. Stopped at gas station, corner of Ridgewood and Mills Road. Acknowledge.
Yeah, I wrote a pretty lengthy thing about it on Facebook. Yeah, I think that's a Fathom event, Die Hard, this year. They're playing Christmas Story on the 10th and the 12th, too. Yeah, look, Peter, we're going to have to, have you do one of these fake driving sequences for, I don't know, an hour. We won't use all of it. Uh-oh. No! Not Gonzo! No! No, it's brand new. It's the latest Japanese Godzilla movie. The first one since Shin Godzilla in 2016.
They're here, they're going to destroy us. He's coming out of it.
It doesn't sound like it, sir.
It's all right, Dr. Martin. You're with friends. You'll be all right.
Now let me go. Let me go.
Steady now, steady now.
Let me go.
He'll kill everyone. We've got to stop now.
Easy, Doug, easy.
It's just a sedative, Doctor. You'll be fine. No, I don't need a close-up of this man's face, thank you.
What did you give him? Sodium amytal. Truth serum. It'll deprive his mind of any imagination.
What?
I guess you'll make sense now. I'll get the recorder ready.
Oh, yeah, because you can always trust the
Can you hear me, Dr. Martin?
testimony of a drugged guy.
Now listen to me. I want you to count backwards from 100. Do you understand?
Oh, for the love of Christ, we don't have that much time.
100. 99. 98.
You could pick it up a little. We don't have to. Well, 90.
97. 96. 95. 94. Oh, you can ask him questions now.
Dr. Martin,
93.
what were you doing with the information you took from Dr. Kruger's vault?
92.
I was delivering it.
Delivering it? But where? To the rocks in Soledad Flats?
Yes. To Soledad Flats. There where we crashed. I was delivering it, just as I was ordered.
Who ordered you to do this, Dr. Martin?
I'll tell you the whole story.
Are we going to get a flashback?
I remember we were circling the atomic cloud. There was an object glowing beneath us at Soledad Flats.
I think it was a light
We were
bright.
going down to investigate. Controls jammed. Couldn't pull out.
Oh, yeah.
When I regained consciousness, I was on a table.
I was a JPEG.
Next thing I knew, it was coming at me.
The planet of Kermit the Frogs.
Their eyes.
Oh, let me just wave this soldering iron over your crotch for 3 or 4 hours, and you'll do what we say.
I could see something strange and eerie. Pulsating
No, it was
in
my
front of me.
pepperoni nipple. We've seen them already.
Then one of them lowered it toward my chest. It was my own heart.
Yeah, sorry, anesthesia's for pussies.
What happened? What is
That
this place?
incense smells terrible.
Who are you? What are you doing to me?
Can't you speak? Who are you?
No. The entire budget went into these ping pong ball eyes. Here you go. Now you're the Antichrist. I love how a guy can wake up after having surgery on an alien table and not be like, ah! Ah!
Step forward.
Zig Heil.
Dr. Martin, I see you are quite well. You have recovered from your unfortunate accident.
I think I have, but are those really your fucking
A
eyes?
scientist, like yourself.
Where do you come from?
From a planet, yet unknown to you.
You know my name. You speak English.
We speak every language.
Neither, neither,
Expect me to
neither.
believe that? I'm getting out of here.
Stay where you are.
I'm a scientist who likes implanting you with pain sticks. Oh, that made me moist. Where'd you direct that thing?
I have already told you that.
How did you get here?
Here. In our machines magnetically propelled across the electron bridge we have created.
Electron bridge.
The electron bridge?
You mean you
I-
come and go just like that?
I could just show you a
Without
static
anyone
picture of the
ever seeing you?
saucer, but that
Our
wouldn't be
ships
cool.
have been sighted on numerous occasions by your people.
He does
Why
look a
haven't we
little
been able
like
to track
Judge
one
Doom.
down?
We have a warning system similar to your...
You remember me, Eddie? When I killed your brother, I talked just like this!
Let's say I do believe you. Where are we right now?
In a cavern within the upper crust of the earth.
Within the upper crust
How
of
long
your
have you been
underwear.
Since the beginning of your experiments in nuclear fission,
What have you got to do with that?
we are accumulating the energy released with each of your atomic explosions.
Wait, what?
One moment.
Ugh, the conifer dish is calling again. What? Come on! I'm trying to impress Peter Graves with my awesomeness.
No, I here, Peter, Peter. No, Peter, Peter. Hey, let it. No, Nino. Yeah, you know.
No, Nino. No, Nino.
Yeah, already.
No, Nino.
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 Nino. Oh, Nino.
What was that?
Oh, somebody
A
speaking
report.
backwards.
From the monitor we sent to the surface to obtain the results of your last nuclear test.
Results?
Again,
They'll take days
this
to
is such...
analyze and compute.
Yeah, they were definitely playing in reverse.
I think you will
Like,
find
it's
these
such a
figures are
trope in
correct.
sci-fi that aliens, and this happens in almost all Godzilla movies, right? The aliens are coming to Earth inexplicably.
Can't believe it. Where is
They
that man?
have the ability to
You
cross the
don't recognize
galaxy,
the area.
and yet need
No.
some kind of primitive technology from Earth for
Is
whatever
in the vicinity
reason.
where you crashed.
That rock was glowing.
A normal reaction in view of the amount of radiation absorbed. You have a remarkable memory, Doctor, considering the fact that you did not survive the crash.
What do you mean?
The mechanism of your heart had ceased to function. It was necessary for us to revive it.
Wait.
You were dead.
No.
Dead?
Wait.
That's what they were doing.
Okay, I'm sorry,
help
but
the pilot. Why did you save me?
that plane
Because we had an important
crashed
need
nose
of your
first
services.
at about
Such as?
800 miles an hour into solid stone. He'd need a little more than a heart transplant.
Look this way, Doctor. You will understand.
He would need, like, every bone in his body knitted together. Like, you might as well just taken a sample of his DNA and cloned his ass.
You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system, the Astron. This is our planet, Astron Delta.
As seen through the clouds of Uranus.
Position in relation to this, our sun.
Yes, go on.
I'm not going to tell you everything.
During the 23rd time rotation, our sun began to die. So, during the succeeding generations, as our planet began to cool, vegetation began to disappear.
But you're showing lava and heated
developed
stuff.
to this state to combat the ever-growing darkness. We were forced to migrate.
You left your planet?
Where?
We invaded these neighboring planets.
It's hard to operate those things with those big fluffy mittens he has on.
You just moved in and took over? How many of you?
All of us, well over 1 billion. There were feeble attempts to stop
Even in the 50s, we have like
We were
5
prepared
billion
for such
Earthlings.
contingencies. And now that our sun is about to completely expire, we must move again in order to survive.
Wait a minute. Why would you move to a planet right
Yours
next
is
door if the
only
sun's
planet
going
in the
out?
solar system capable of supporting our civilization.
Yeah, their eyes pop out like
Only a billion of you trying to come
Arnold
here
at
to
the
Earth.
end of
We have
Total
no
Recall.
alternative. We have been putting our plan to work for some time. At the proper moment, the invasion will be launched from our platforms, which are being readied in space.
Oh,
Nothing can stop us.
that's a cheese dish. We can get that at fucking Kinko's. That's 4 salt shakers glued to popsicle sticks.
Insane. This is ridiculous.
You cannot find your way in or out of this cavern. Do not try to leave.
Or try to leave, I guess. I have this beam that can stop your heart. I probably should do that before you do escape, but God, these fucking mittens are hard to use. You know, for a species intent on conquering us, they're very passive. He has pressed against that same rock formation about 4 times already. It's like he's playing Pitfall on the Atari 2600. He goes through one screen and ends up in another. There's no reason for that scene. Damn. I keep having to reload screens. It's like playing the original Resident Evil. Damn, the mall's closed. Let me out of here. Oh, I've got 80 million miles of cave to explore. Might as well get to it. Why are there crickets? Or frogs? What the fuck is that? Is that a tarantula? They've got a giant tarantula? That's true. Wait, multiple... Why do the tarantulas sound like frogs, though? I don't understand. Wow, that is a giant tarantula. He is just a menace and a threat. You know, there's iguanas on the poster. I was hoping for a giant iguana. There it is! Yes, I know it's supposed to look giant and it's out of focus, but our iPhones are still on order. Oh, come on, that's a lizard. That isn't even an iguana. Hey, what? Oh, don't show Peter Graves giant crickets. He'll have fucking the beginning of the end flashbacks. There it is! Hi, Doc, remember us? Remember how he lured my people into the middle of a lake? It's payback time, Graves! Payback! So, what do you think of our museum, Graves? Oh no, not the giant horned toad. You're in the wrong part of town, Graves. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Graves. Yeah. The crickets are coming for you, Graves. Wait, that's like a gecko and a scorpion? Oh, not these rocks again. Jesus Christ. You know what? Why don't you try to take over the Earth with all your giant animals? Man, when the director says, look, we're going to put a bunch of shit on the screen, you just got to react to it, okay? Come on! There's padding, and then there's ultra padding, and then there's this. Oh my god, the cockroach is having seizures. Let's go! Man, I hope PETA knows about this film, because I get the feeling some animals were definitely harmed in the making of this movie.
So, you have discovered our menagerie. Don't you think you will be more at ease on this side of the cage?
Look, punch him.
It's horrible.
Oh, trust us, we know.
What are you doing here?
We are breeding our, shall I say, armies.
Those carnivorous insects and animals? Look at them.
Their growth is due to a change in their genes.
Yeah,
Your next nuclear test.
They wanted to wear Levi's, but we gave them Wranglers.
We will unleash them. They will will spread to every continent and devour every living thing on the surface of the earth.
What good will that do you? How could you expect to survive better than we?
We have provided for that.
Our fuzzy mittens.
No, Doctor. Look over there.
I mean, I think it's over there. With these stupid things on my face, I can't really see.
We will use their bodies to fertilize the soil. Vegetation will rise up in abundance. A new era of civilization will begin.
I think they might have cooked that cockroach.
You see, Doctor, we have arranged for everything.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Can I get the fuck out of here? Holy fuck, we're still in a flashback, aren't we?
Wait a minute. All this equipment?
Our nuclear storage units. To date, we have accumulated several billion electron volts as a result of your atomic explosions.
Several billion?
What?
Why, a chain reaction at this point could release enough unstable isotopes to create a new and powerful element.
Cut. You gotta do it a little snappier than that, Peter.
An element that will never be known by your scientists.
Unobtainium.
I assure you the strength of this new element will be...
This is a powder keg. Could go off at any minute.
Don't interrupt me, Graves.
Doctor, we have everything under our complete control.
What force could possibly be strong enough to harness the... You control your whole operation by electricity. Of course.
Of course, we never would have guessed.
Generators. That means you're getting your power from somewhere on the surface. It must be passing through here.
You have heard enough, Dr. Martin. Step inside.
Walk this way. You and me, babe.
Right.
Hey.
What do you want from me?
You will have access to advanced information relative to the time and strength of the forthcoming atomic tests.
What about it?
You will provide us with that information as soon as it is available.
I see.
Okay, I'm in. Really?
You're afraid of an overload.
It's a force you scientists will never, ever know. The same force you get from rubbing a balloon on your head.
A clever man, Doctor. Perhaps too clever.
And what makes you think I'll give you any information?
It is the only way you can save your own life when the time comes. You will be transported to one of our platforms in space and resettled here when our operation is completed.
Oh, I'm sure he'll totally do that.
Sabotage the entire world. 3 billion people.
3 billion?
In any case.
I think you forgot to count India.
I guess there's no alternative. I'll have to do as you say.
You are lying, Doctor. Your only wish is to betray us.
No.
I know. Your thoughts have been recorded.
I'm looking through you. You're not the
Call it
same.
what you like. You force me to resort to other methods. I will contact our space station. You are an unwilling subject, Dr. Martin.
What? Who are you?
More calling Orson. Come in, Orson.
You will listen and obey.
It's the big giant head.
No,
You will listen to my orders and obey.
They use this music in this island Earth.
Listen
and obey.
Wow. We've been procreating like crazy.
You have seen or heard here. Nothing but my orders which you will obey.
We almost tripled the amount of people on here in 60 years? Sheesh.
Bring it to the stone near the place where your plane was wrecked.
Booga booga.
The stone.
What have you seen or heard here?
I love watching my boss work.
Nothing.
You missed a lot of bugs
I will obtain
and
the
iguanas
data
and stuff.
and bring it to the stone.
Bring it to the Stones? Mick Jagger? He's in on this?
Well, that's what I did. I took the information to where they told me. I didn't realize...
Thanos and every other villain in the last 6 years. Even Godzilla, King of the Monsters, used that fucking Thanos bullshit.
Why doesn't somebody say something? Don't you believe me? Kurt, you understand. These giant animals breeding by the millions, they'll devour everything unless we stop them.
Of course, Doug, we will.
Colonel, you've got to arrange to set off another bomb tonight. The strongest charge we have. They're beneath the ground with all their equipment. We can blow them to pieces.
Now, wait a minute.
A strong charge will overload their units. You don't believe me, Colonel?
Nah, I believe in one thing, son, and that's the cleft in my chin. Oh, boy.
Kurt?
Of course we do. Easy, Doug, easy.
You think I'm crazy, all of you. Well, I'm
No,
not.
no, you're
understand?
totally
Everything I said is
sane.
true. I saw it with my own eyes.
Give me a hand, Doug.
Now let me go. Let me go.
Let me go! Let me go!
Take it easy. We'll talk this whole thing.
Ooh, you rascally Remy sounds like Yosemite Sam.
What are you doing to me now? Just rest quietly.
Is it safe to sedate someone right after you put them into the sodium pentothal trance? My God, he's beautiful.
Mrs. Martin should be along any minute now. She went for their car. What'll I tell her?
Tell her his fucking husband's
He's
nuts.
in a state of shock. Tell her he's resting quietly.
If you'll excuse me, I think I better wait for her at the information desk.
Well, Dr. Martin seems to be indestructible, except for those hallucinations.
Those weren't hallucinations, Colonel. Under the influence of sodium amytal, a patient loses all control of his imagination.
Well, then he shouldn't be able to fabricate those stories.
That's right.
Major, you're not trying to tell us that everything he said was true.
Look, gentlemen,
I love it.
I can only
The
give you the
government is
medical
so
facts.
obstinate that even when they
For
have
the
a guy
rest,
who
you'll have to
can't
decide for
lie,
yourself. Excuse
and
me.
he tells a fantastic story, they're like, nah, it's just too fucking crazy. Oh, man. This isn't a soundtrack, it's an audio test. So wait, who was the guy that jumped behind the boulders?
Good evening, Dr. Kruger. Chilly, isn't it?
Oh, Mr. Briggs, you startled me. I didn't expect to see anyone here.
Well, neither did I, Doctor.
Well, I suppose you want me to explain why I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to believe Doug. We've worked together a long time. Anyway, I just had to come out here and check for myself.
Check what, Doctor?
For an entrance or an exit to the caverns he described.
I'm afraid you're wasting your time. Have a cigarette, Doctor?
No, thank you.
See, we've already covered the entire area. We couldn't find a thing.
Declining a
Then
smoke in the 50s,
What
you
about that
fucking
scar?
commie?
I'd like to see you disprove that.
Oh, Mrs. Martin.
Oh. How is he, Doctor?
Oh, he's resting fine. I think
I'm
he'll
on
be
the
all
phone.
right.
I can't really
How's the
talk to
car?
you. That's like in The Exorcist when they show like Pazuzu's face, like randomly.
There's nothing to worry about.
Keep away from me. Keep away, I said. Let me go. They're after me. Nobody's after you, Dr. Martin. Keep away.
Doc, he's trying to help you.
I don't need the help.
I need to button up my shirt.
I want to see Kurt right away. Now, you control yourself. And I'll call him just as soon as you get back to your room.
Out you pixies go out the door or through the window.
Now, you get back into bed and I'll call Dr. Kruger.
Wait, the guy's name is Kurt Kruger? Jesus.
I've got to figure something out before he gets here. Need a pencil, some paper, and a slide rule.
I'll see that you get it. Oh, can I have Dr. Kruger, please?
Well, no, he doesn't want me. That's insane.
Dr. Kruger speaking. Oh, yes, Major. How is he?
Stark raving mad.
All right, I'll be over in a few minutes.
Holy shit, there is 10 minutes left in this movie.
Doug.
Almost 11. They're going to wrap this up in 11 minutes. I hate it when he ignores me when he's computing nuclear physics.
Doug.
Why do I even have a vagina? Look, would somebody fuck me? This man hasn't touched me since our wedding night.
Kurt.
Ellen, I got here as soon as I could. Is there anything wrong?
He's much better. Imagine he's even started working. He asked for paper and a slide rule.
That's interesting. Wonder what he's up to.
Formulas, equations. Anyway, whatever he says, pretend to agree with him. Major Cliff's orders.
Of course.
Ellen, you are a handsome woman.
Doug. Doug, Kurt's here.
Hello, Doug. Just a second, I'm almost finished.
I'll take your hat.
Thank you.
Give it back, though. I like that hat.
Kurt, let's face it. I know that you all think there's something wrong with me.
No, of course not.
No, I wouldn't blame you after the story I told last night.
Well, frankly, you did have us a little worried, asking that a bomb be dropped because of what you said.
You don't believe me either. Kurt, I tell you, I've been there. I've seen what they're doing. Breeding animals.
Why the random close-ups?
But I don't need a bomb to stop them. I've figured it out. It's all here. Now look. Here's the nuclear strength of our last test. And this is the amount of electricity needed to control it.
Let me see that.
I had to estimate the conversion rates of their transformers.
These figures are correct. Such transformers must operate on a constant supply of electricity. Where could they get that much electric power?
Only one
Energon
way.
cubes, where all transformers get their power.
Powerhouse. Could do it by parallel induction. Nobody'd ever know the difference. All we have to do is to cut it off.
Cut off the power?
No, cut off your penis. What do you think?
Cause untold damage for miles around. Such a power stoppage must be planned in advance.
8 to 10 seconds, that's all I need. That gap in supply will short out their resistors and the whole thing will go up. But you won't go along with that. No, not you.
Doug, get back in bed.
There's the car keys. There's
Now look, you're carrying this
out of my way.
Doug!
Whoa, did you see that skid?
Please call the main gate and try to stop Dr. Martin.
Doug took the car. Hurry.
Dr. Martin! Stop! Stop!
The effectiveness of American military.
How long ago? Right, we'll leave immediately.
Ike is not happy.
Dr. Martin, he's on his way to the powerhouse, wants to cut off the power supply. Let's go.
Oh, the powerhouse? I saw Pink Floyd play there in '72.
I couldn't stop him, Doctor. He went that way.
He drove it past me and he almost hit me and I was really scared and he wouldn't listen to me even though I got this white hat. Back in the car. Jesus Christ. It's like I'm filming the video for running down a dream. I'm not parking. Oh, no, he's parking. He is really a rebel. I mean, that sign clearly says do not park there.
Hey, no
Security. You're not allowed to park there. Hey, you're not allowed to blow up the power station. So, let me get this straight. The Transformers run on electricity, which is also what they collect from nuclear bombs, so why aren't they, like, independently powered by some of the electricity that they stored? Like, you don't think they'd have a backup generator? Just in case the power goes out? He is barefoot. Like the first guy. Oh no, I think he's wearing slippers. A million terrorists in the world, and I gotta pick one with feet smaller than my sister. You know, the slippers are why he keeps skidding to a halt.
Okay, you run up the stairs, I'll look here.
I don't want to run. You saw me walk over here. I can barely keep up. Yeah, he's got those Garfield slippers where it looks like Garfield's like hugging your feet. Says, I hate Mondays.
There's his car. Come on, hurry.
I'm sure if I just pull the plug on this washing machine.
He isn't back there. Let's go.
Oh no, let's go. Let's go crazy.
Where's the driver of this car?
I'm writing him a ticket. He can't park here. It says right there he can't park here. Hey, wait! I'm Peter Graves, and I'm the scientist who will kick your fucking ass. Wait, he fell without getting hit? Peter Graves has quicker knockouts than Mike Tyson. Why did we design this place with only one elevator?
We better take the stairs.
Wait, there are stairs? Why didn't you just take the stairs to begin with? You guys might want to spread out. Maybe have a little more luck finding him if, you know, you're not all in single file. Oh, man. Didn't you see the sign? It's restricted. You're that asshole who parked out there.
What's the matter with you? You sleepwalking or something, mister?
Where are the switches that control the solar that flats area?
I said, where are they?
No, why would you let him pick up the phone?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Come on, show me those switches. Come on.
All right.
Cut that power.
Now look, mister, be reasonable.
I said cut it. Now the next one. Next. Go on.
Look, just do them all, for Christ's
Turn
sake.
the power off for 100 miles.
Do as I say.
Not as I do.
Here it is.
Stay where you are. Put down that gun, Dr. Mutt. I'm warning you, Colonel. Come any closer and I'll kill you.
For Christ's sake, you know where the button is. Just hit it.
What's this one?
That's the master switch.
Cut it.
Doug, please, don't.
I said cut it.
What? How did he...
I'll kill him. Go on, get back. Go on, get back.
What?
Do as he says.
What?
Give me 10 seconds after I cut the power. If I'm insane, nothing will happen and you can do what you want with me. But if I'm right...
Now,
There are literally less than 2 minutes left of this movie.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, you're supposed to be cutting backwards.
8.
Remember? Well, we got to start over.
Over here. Soledad Flats, right in the button.
What did you get blown to Oz? How did you get an aerial view of a fucking bomb?
He blew them to pieces.
By the way, aren't there like a billion of these fuckers waiting in orbit? I'm W. Lee Wilder, and I made this movie. Oh yeah, no, that's it. That's it. We're done. And as we all know, nuclear blasts can't hurt you if you aren't within a certain radius. Wow.